and now it's dawn. So that's the end of day 1. Pretty straightforward. We found a few items and we got a few things. And now with day 2, I'll start a new video starting about here, and we'll see what happens from there. Alright, hello, and thank you for joining me back. This is Michael Vasquez. I just immediately kept going here, so the video quality is still off, and I apologize about that. I'm trying to figure out how to work that, and, well, just not getting better. I'm thirsty right now, so I'm going to take a drink, see how that works, so you see how that works out. So this is my good sterile water. That's the infected water. I'm going to use that. And bang. Helps bring me back up. Of course I used up all my water to do that, but that's alright. We'll find more water, and now that I have this device, which is the digital water tester, I can always find out if there's more water that's good until I can boil the water myself. And there were a couple things that I could scavenge in the area. Might as well do it now while the daylight's there. Doesn't look like it's going to be a good situation, but we'll try it. Oh, one, I spoke too fast. Yeah, there's some stuff there. I'll check that in 1 second. I'm going to try the other storage. See if there's anything in that one. Of course, as you saw, the sneak was going down, so I alerted creatures around me. So not the best situation in terms of letting other people know where I'm at, but this was kind of worth it because I got binoculars. Binoculars are really helpful, and you'll see what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that to craft right now. And that brings up the main window. So we have binoculars and string. And just so you know, that would also be under the known recipes, binoculars with a strap. Now you need medium thread, so that's going to make that first. We confirm that. Take the thread, put it up here. And now we get to choose to make binoculars with a strap. And that's exactly what I want. So we take it, and now we can put it around our neck. And now we have binoculars with a strap. And that means I'll be able to see further, and that'll help me out. We also found a bag to hold things in. A shoe. Yeah, this shoe's about to fall apart, so that's good news. Needed that. Jeans, which cargo pants stay the same, 62 to 83. Nope. Nothing in the can. Another pair of jeans, not really useful. Empty bottles. Now, this isn't nice, but I'm going to drop the water bottle there. Someone's going to come and find it and they'll get infected. Not nice, but it may be. You never know who's following you, and if they drink that without trying to check it, could wind up that they're going to be a little more weak if they come to try and attack me. And I'd rather have them weak than attacking me strong. Just the way I like to play it. Doesn't mean it's right. You may want to do something else. Alright, so that area is about done. Let's, don't forget to pick up your sleeping bag, and then we'll go forward. I know I jumped into this day 2, but my prior video, which again also, I'm sorry about the quality of the video, but that has a lot more information on it. But again, we're playing Neo Scavenger, which is a early access game, which you can find on Steam, and it's about $10. It's turn-based survival in the future, and it's kind of neat. Graphics aren't great to start with, but it's not about the graphics so much as it is what's going on in the game and what you're trying to do. I'm still learning the game, so please let me know your comments. I'm sure there will be plenty of them, of things I'm missing or things I didn't do. But I'll try and do my best here. So now it's still dawn and cold, but I'm feeling alright. I'm going to need to get some more water in a little bit. But let's see. Oh, we got an abandoned building. Depending on the status of the building, tells you a lot about what's going to be inside there usually. The more damaged it may be, the less likely there's going to be anything in there. For those who didn't see the first video, whenever we go and scavenge, the crowbar helps a lot to improve the chance of getting something, as does the lighter to give us a light source. And this is one of my abilities, strong, which helps me move things around and see. But of course that also means that we're going to increase the risk of falling into getting scratched up or hurt as moving things around. And also it means we're making a lot of noise so people can find out exactly where we are. So just keep that in mind. And that, by the way, is also just letting you know this is the weapon that I have armed and ready in case someone attacks. And these are just the comments of what's going on. So far today I was thirsty, so I drank some water. I created the binoculars with the strap. Player is barefoot and cannot travel while I change shoes. I was in a campsite with an average sleeping bag, but I took that with me, and I'm sneaking towards rubble. So let's see what's in this place. Oh, a lot of stuff. Anything good though? Well, we have a laptop, although I have no idea what to do with that, and more importantly, I can't carry it. Another pair of jeans, which don't have as much space as the cargo pants, so I don't care. Tinfoil, dirty rags, which I already have on my face. The air filter, if someone becomes infected from the water, they can become contagious, and you can get it. So that's just something to try and minimize that impact. An empty water bottle, but I need water more than I need that. We have some string, which is always useful. You can only carry 20 of those, but it's good to have more when I can. Spare parts, which I can't really carry right now. A bunch of stones, a bunch of pebbles, which I really don't need. I'll take some of the pebbles just in case. Since they're pebbles, I'm going to take the highest one, which is 86%. So we'll take that. You can throw it at people. If it comes down to it, at least then I have something. Because while this is really a great weapon, it gives you a longer reach in combat, it breaks pretty easy. So I'll need something else to fight with once that's gone. Or I can just punch people, but this may be a little better. Let's see. Is there anything else? Destroyed office buildings. I'll try one of them. See what we get. Sometimes you can get stuff you don't expect. See that sneak drop right down once I add that lighter? Alright, so nothing. But I did wind up scratching myself. So I have a sore hand. Not a big deal. But that's the problem with going through some of the more abandoned areas. And it seems something is here. This is the encounter screen letting me know that I ran into something. I can't see what's there. They may or may not be able to see me, so I don't know. And down here tells you a lot about what's going on. The player is unable to see well in these conditions, making activity difficult. That's because it's still dawn, so the light's not up. There's not much cover, and traveling over the terrain is pretty treacherous. So if I run around, I'm more likely to fall down. Since I have no idea who's here and I can't see them and I don't know what they're doing, we're just going to go and drop down, hide under whatever cover we can get. So now, still dawn, but now I can see him. He revealed himself. He popped on up. So now I can see him. He's not in any cover, and he can only punch. So no real threat in that respect. I, on the other hand, have low cover, he can't see me yet, and I have a sharpened spear. He's barefoot and blind, and I'm blind, meaning there's not a lot of light to see, and I'm behind cover, so I'm in, and I have the strong trait. So right now I'm doing pretty good versus him. You don't have to attack him, but I will, since he can't see me. And the great thing about the spear is you can, with the spear and a range of 3, I can attack him. He can't attack me because he only can punch. So he has to be in melee range, which is about 0 or 1 distance. So I can attack him and he can't touch me at the moment. So let's give him a big attack. This is a melee surge. Has a chance to hit target 1 to 3 times and stun them for 1 turn. Problem is that I'll lose my next turn, but if he's stunned, then he won't be doing anything either. You have to be able to see the person you're targeting, and it has, if you're hidden, you're going to be seen. Very high detection chance. Now I could have gone with a different option, and by the way you do combat is you select one of the options that are over here, then that'll bring it to here as your chosen option. You can say yes or no. Some of the options are I can desperately run away, which will let me run 1 to 2 spaces and possibly exit this screen, this zone. There is retreat, which just lets me back up and try and get out of the area, out of this tile before he can see me or do anything. I can try and sneak away before he can see me. I can just step 1 space back, which would give us a range of 4 instead of 3. I can try and fall back. I could stay under the cover that I'm in right now and try and back away, which may or may not still continue to leave me in cover. But more importantly, I also may be seen, or I might trip over the terrain, which is treacherous. I can run away just 2 to 4 spaces back, and that means it would be somewhere between 5 to 7 spaces between me and him, depending on what he does. I can sneak away, since he hasn't seen me yet. I can try and sneak away from him 1 space. I can try and dodge, in case he tries to attack me. I can try and dodge out of the way, which might move me 1 space away and bring it to 4. I can try and parry, so if he tries to attack me, I can try and block it, but again, he can't reach me, so it doesn't matter. I can try and tackle him. Now, the thing about tackling is, if this was at 1, then it would make sense, even at 0. That would mean we're right next to each other, and if I try and tackle him, then I can actually hit him. But at any space over 1, if you try and tackle someone, unless they're running towards you, you're going to be jumping into empty space, and then you're going to be on the ground, and they're going to get you. The other thing is, if we were next to each other, I tackled him, we would both fall down. I would get up a little bit faster than he would, but that could be helpful. I could also just stand right up, let him see me, and move 1 step closer to him. If I had a different weapon, like say the crowbar that's on my back, I would need to be within 2, and so that would be important. The other choice is I could charge him. I could just run up. That'll move me about 2 to 3 spaces, so I'd be within 1 or 0 space of him, depending on what he does. And then I could fight with him, so if I didn't have any weapon, say, and I had to punch him, then I'd want to get real close so I could do that. I could also sneak forward, so I wouldn't be in cover anymore, but I'd be sneaking closer to him, try and get close so he doesn't see me, but still get him. As I said, I could attack, or I could just wait for him, or I can just stand up and show myself. At the moment, I'm going to attack him, see if maybe he has some food. I don't really need to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. And let's see. So, player launches a flurry of attacks at Stranger and hits. So I did hit him, surprised him, and I stopped hiding, obviously. The Stranger needs a moment. He's going to need a time to recover. He's exposed and easy for an attack. And then I whipped him with an upper stomach. I whipped his upper stomach with a sharpened spear stab. I lacerated his upper stomach with the spear stab. He's coughing up blood. The Stranger is stunned and he won't move for a moment. Since I can't move, that's good. That puts us both on the same ground there. And then I also slashed his lower right arm with a sharpened spear. So I hit him a couple times here, and this will show the damage. So he's recovering, he's vulnerable, he's coughing up blood, he's stunned, he's bleeding, and he's in severe pain. And he's trying to get away from me. And as for me, I attacked him. So this is what he did last move. He's trying to run away. I attacked him, and I'm just recovering. And I gotta wait, and he's hurt pretty bad. So let's see what happens. Well, let's see. So now we both can move. He didn't do anything. As he was recovering. So now he can do something. He's still 3 away from me, so he can't hurt me. He can't touch me, but I can take him out. So I'm just going to do a regular attack now. He is bleeding, and he's still in pain, and he is having trouble concentrating. So I attacked him again, and stranger's bleeding. He's trying to run away. He was exposed for an attack, and I attacked him and hit him. And his upper left arm with a sharpened stick. Okay, so he's in pretty bad shape right now. That's why he's trying to run away. I'm not going to run after him, but I will walk after him, see if we get him. And he's still trying to get away from me. And I'm going to keep walking. Now we're only 5 away from each other. I could run after him, but no need. He's still trying to get away, but he's pretty hurt. So he's not going anywhere too fast, and I'm moving closer. So now I'm 4 away from him. Now I do have an option, and different options show up depending on what you're doing. I can offer to talk to him. I can threaten him. These are good. And threatening is good if you want to try and scare something away. Talk, if I had not attacked him, I could have probably talked to him. If he had seen me, that would have been an option. I can offer a ceasefire, where I say I'm going to stop attacking him. He gets to make a choice on whether he accepts that or not. I can create an obstacle, so I'll try and put something in his path so he'll fall over it. But considering he's running away from me, probably not. I can demand that he surrenders, which means he would drop everything he has, and I could have it. Or I could surrender to him, which is pretty silly. I think I'm going to demand him to surrender. See what happens. He decided to try and desperately retreat. And he's running away from me about as fast as he can. I basically wanted to do the combat to show you guys what would happen. But I'll go after him just because. Now, mind you, this is taking down the well-rested as I go and come after him. So I'm just going to walk after him. If he gets away, he gets away. If he doesn't, I'll show you what happens when you win a combat. He got away. So no big deal there. I don't really care. I wasn't too worried about that.